Hey everyone, before I get into today's video, there are a few things I want to go over. So the first thing I want to go over real quick is in case you didn't see my last video, that was me comparing the Rise V1 and the Rise V2 playing cards. Now, when watching the video back, I noticed I actually forgot to show you something between both decks. So really quick, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I noticed that I didn't show you the sides of the boxes. So on the left-hand side of the boxes, you can see it might be harder for the V2. I think right there. But it says Rise playing cards, and for the V1s right here, it also says Rise playing cards, okay? And they're also in different writing. And then the design for both boxes match the sides of the box. So that's the first thing. I think you can see that right there. Hope that makes sense. And the other side of the box is going to have the same writing as well, but it's going to say second edition for the Rise V2, and then for the Rise V1, I had to flip the box upside down, and then it says first edition. Oh, and that really is the only thing I wanted to show you. So one side of the box says first edition and second edition, then the other side of the box says first edition and second edition. And those are the only things I wanted to show you. So, today's video is actually going to be a deck review for the Rise V1 playing cards. Now, I did make a deck review for these cards before, but that video is really bad quality. So I thought I would make a brand new video on the V1s. Now, I will leave the V1, the first review down below in the description because it was used as part of the Rise reel. But this is going to be the official review video. So without any further ado, let's get into this. So you can see how the front of the box is going to have sort of a dark blue or black with some white. Is going to say Rise playing cards, and it's going to have the arrow pointing up. Okay, so a pretty standard deck design right there. Now, obviously, you saw the sides of the boxes, so I'm not going to go over them. But one side says First Edition with the same design. The other says Rise playing cards with the same design. So nothing there. Now, the bottom of the box is going to have quite a bit of information. So right here, this little box is actually a QR code, and if you scan it, it will take you somewhere. And this right here is actually ad copy, but really quick it says, manufactured by the United States Playing Card Company, Erlanger, Kentucky, 41018, Rise Playing Cards, first edition, produced by the Henry Brothers, 1 out of 5,000 made in the USA, rise-magic.com. So if you watched any of Rise Magic's videos, you will know how Chandler said there were more of the V1s made than the V2s. And he was able to give so many V1s away because there were a few extra. And that is how I also got another sealed V1 and then a sealed V2 along with it. So really, if you have one or both, these are some really, really rare decks of cards. Now, I am going to keep these out because that's something I want to actually point out when we get to it, which I think is actually right now. So, okay, here we go. Perfect. me check in here. It's only in the one then. Okay, that's fine. So, when I got the Rise V1 cards the very first time, which was at least a year or two ago, I received this Rise Magic sticker. Now, when I got these two decks, okay, a sealed V1 and a sealed V2, I got this sticker for both decks. I also got this for the V2s. So, I don't know if this sticker you can actually get anymore, but I think this sticker is the newest one. So I hope that made sense there. I know I had another sticker on me, but Lord knows where it is now. So something that actually came with this deck is actually a sticker, and you're going to see it actually matches the front of the box. If you take away all of the writing and all of the design, you're going to notice it's sort of a black circle with a white arrow going up. And one more thing I just remembered, the back of the box I forgot to mention. So you can see the tuck flap right here. Here's also the top of the box, if I didn't mention that. So you can see the nice design, actually. And then the tuck sticker comes right down, and here is the back. So it says Rise. It has that little design like the front. It doesn't say playing cards, though, but it does say Rise. And it's on both sides. And this reminds me of like the solar system, because this looks like a half moon. I could be wrong. This looks like a planet. This could be a planet. This could be outer space. Just a really, really nice back design. So now that we got that out of the way, and we got the stickers out of the way, I'll leave them here for now. What cards do you receive? Well, it's going to be different than the V2s. So if you didn't see that video, and if you didn't see the deck review for V2, I'll leave that down below. So the first thing you're going to receive are two jokers. So the first joker is going to look like this. A different joker for sure. And it's going to say for though I fall. And it's going to have a diamond. And it's gonna look like it has like a night sky and it has like mountains with trees and it has a little moon. These could be stars. So it says, for though I fall, I will rise again. And now it's the same diamond, it's the same mountains and trees, but instead it's not nighttime, it's the sun. It's shining and it has clouds and everything. So, if you put these together, for though I fall, I will rise again. So, if you fail at nighttime, you will succeed in the morning, is what I'm getting. And these are the jokers, so I really like these jokers, okay? I think it's a nice message for people. So, there are the jokers. Now, what cards do you receive? Well, really nothing compared to the V2s. You do get an ad card with the arrow, which is nice. This arrow with the V2s is actually better, as you can see. So you're going to get the arrow going up and down, and then you're going to get something for magic, and it's actually a double backer. Now, if you've been a long-time viewer of this channel, you will know I have actually done a few tricks, I believe, with double backers, but the main thing I've done with double backers is upload a video about playing cards I own that come with double backers. So that means for the next video, I'm going to be doing an updated playing cards that come with double backers. But I'm not going to be reviewing any of the decks because I have deck reviews for all of these. And really, these are the cards you receive, okay? So, you get 2 jokers and a double backer. I'm sure you could find something to do with the ad card. I would have liked maybe something on here, a blank card. I'm pretty sure this would have been good as a blank card. If you can get rid of these arrows and then the black. But it's nice regardless. So I want to go over the back designs really quick of the cards. So right here, you're going to see the back design, and it's actually going to match the back of the box. Okay, so right here you can see it's the same thing. If you can imagine the sticker out of the way, it's actually going to be the same thing. Get my fingers out of there. And now I'm going to go over the cards here. So I know I went over the cards in the last video, but for this video I'll actually go in depth of the cards. So the first thing is the Ace of Spades, and these are in order to match the V2 order. You can actually see that ace, how nice that is, and keep in mind what that ace looks like, the inside of it, because that design is going to show up on other cards. And under the ace, it says, Rise Playing Cards, First Edition. It's really small writing, so I don't think you're supposed to see it. Produced by the Henry brothers, made in the USA. So this design inside the ace is going to show up on other cards. So for example, the 2 of spades, one of the pips for each of the numbers, I believe, is going to have that little design in it. So pretty much it is bicycle standard, except that design. So you can see at least one pip, and I like how they did different pips as well. They don't keep the design in the same pip for all of the cards. And now the court cards. So the court cards are pretty much bicycle. The colors are a little darker or a little lighter, actually. They could be darker. Compared to the V2s, it's hard to tell. And then the design is gonna be in one of the pips. And there's not gonna be any custom courts either, so no extra reveals. Except 2 of the court cards are going to be different, but they are going to have that pip design. So the King of Spades is actually Chandler himself, okay? So it's a regular king, except this is Chandler and it has the design in the pip. Now, the red cards are gonna be a different design than the black cards. So here's the ace of diamonds. Now the aces are smaller. I do want to say they look darker, except for the design it might look lighter, but I'm not too sure. And now I will show you the rest. So 2, 3, 4, and really quick actually, I just thought of this. If I look, for example, at the 4 of spades and the 4 of diamonds, you're going to see how the design is in a different, no, actually, it's in the same pip. Okay, so for the 4 of spades, it's at the right pip. It's backwards in my camera, but for the diamond, it's also in the right pip. So this is actually on the right-hand side. And this is also on the right hand side, but in my camera it's on the left hand side. So I hope that makes sense. Well, let's get right back into the review. think right there is good how I had it. So the ace. So maybe these pips are the same for all of them. I don't know. And now the court cards. So none of the court cards here are designed different. So they are the same. So there's the jack, there's the queen, and there is the king. And now the clubs. And it's gonna actually match the spades. So I'm guessing if that's the case, the diamonds match the hearts. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So the 4 of clubs is on the right hand side. In my camera, it's on the left. So I'm guessing that's the same for all of them. I also notice the aces are smaller as well. And last but not least, the hearts. So the king of hearts is going to be grand, okay? So that's the only difference here as well. The king of spades and the king of hearts are different, but it has the same design like the diamond. So the queen, the jack, 10, 9, so on and so forth. And for the 4 of hearts, it is on the right-hand side, okay? So all the 4s are on the right-hand side, and my camera is on the left. And we are down to one card, the ace of hearts. And that really was the deck review. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time with the video going over all of the double backers. Bye.